Dreadication.
Welcome back to your favorite Dreadlock show here on YouTube. That guy, not Locks. I'm on Reddit once again, reviewing what people have submitted. Reddit.com/r/notnation. So this guy got some wicks put in, from 33 locks down to 12 wicks only. Looks like he did a little ACV rinse with baking soda first, tea tree treatment shampoo, and then the crochet hooks start to happen. Went with the complete wick journey. Looks pretty legit. Reminds me of Denzel Curry's Dreadlock journey. 2-strand twist freeform. Whoa. What is happening here? Is that one big dread wrapped around his head? No, it was the new growth. And the beginning, like, what is this? Is this how it was tied up into a ponytail? That looks wild, very unique. Huh, kinda reminds me of Sideshow Bob. Yo, those are wild. Appreciate that post, man. Crazy how time flies and my dreads are looking good. Jeez. Yeah, time has flown by with these locks. Got some nice progression coming into play now. Loving to see the difference in that progression from 33 down to 12. Another video of the wick transformation. We see a lot of parting happening now in big blocky sections. Crazy. Now I wonder if this hair at the front is gonna end up being tapered down or grown out. Just curious onto what's gonna happen with that hair there. You can see some sun bleaching happening in his hair. Definitely a big difference in the way that they look now compared to before. 2.5 years growing my hair from a bald head. The hair grows fast. That's 2.5 years in already. Some major progression. Sick views. A lot of frizzy hair. You know he's embracing that frizz. And the tips are very wispy and loose. Definitely a sign of some true freeform. So 2.5 years in, that's a big milestone. 5 months. 5 months in, we do see some length happening here as well on these high top dreadlocks. Maybe these ones aren't so much freeform, they could be more of twists or crocheted, judging from the thickness of these locks. Notice a little bit of damage on some of my locks. Any reasons why and suggestions on how to repair. So the thinning of the lock here, I'm not really sure why this happens, but I definitely know that pulling on it like this doesn't help. So it's best to just leave it. Locticians can go into repairing locks like this, and they might use a crochet hook and add more hair, or just strengthen this root by crocheting it a little bit. I mean, that's not really my field of expertise in how locticians repair things with tools. This might be a question that the Knot Nation can answer if you leave it in the comment section down below. In fact, there has been some answers here. Someone says, trying to semi-freeform, and I talked to a loctician who told me my hair type isn't able to do so, and how my hair is a disarray and how I keep damaging them. I don't actually do anything to it other than wrap it up at night and wet it, but I don't know what to do. 907 Ron says, I don't see any damage here, just wrap it at night and get a satin pillowcase. Everyone here is recommending to use a silk pillowcase at night just to keep out the lint and probably keep down the abrasion of his head rubbing on this lock that might be thinning it out, but really this lock is showing something that's more of a natural occurrence. This is gonna happen to even the longest of dreads. I've had my locks do this after 7 years, or sooner. You know, it's all just part of the game. The best thing you can do is allow this strand to Congo up with another lock to strengthen it. Some maintenance done. Now to let the roots freeform, and possibly all freeform from here if I can get away with it at work. Some maintenance done. Big ass wooden beads put in there. So I'm trying to figure out what the maintenance was. Was this crocheted and interlocked down to the root? But yes, definitely get away with just freeforming at this point. I feel like you can do it. I feel like you can really do it. Repeat after me. There is no ugly stage. 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 I agree wholeheartedly. Beautiful locks. Definitely some amazing freeform locks, embracing every single stage along the way. The ugly stage is actually the confidence stage. It's a slow race to the top. Patience is key. It's a very slow race to the top. So just keep on freeforming, keep on waiting, they will arrive. I did a mild separation, still have plenty of Congos and flats. All right, let's see this. Sick. Yeah, there's still lots of Congos there. I can't even tell what you separated. Those are crazy. Very much like Bob Marley's locks. Yeah, I really love the way that pretty much every single lock has Congoed into another one at some point or another. High quality. 14 weeks, no brushing. Can't wait for the final form. It's like what, 3.5 months of no brushing? It's starting to work out. It's starting to work. Those final forms are coming into play, so just keep on going another 3 months. But really the final form, you won't really see until like 3 years, 4 years down the road. You got a long way to go, my friend. Trying to keep it growing, but it's harder with growth. Yo, these are some thick free forms. Got a bit of a lineup going on here as well, making them high top. But it gets harder with the growth. I mean, if it's getting hard and you like the way that your locks are now, you could always keep them trimmed to this length. But in general, it is harder to keep locks that are longer because of the weight, the length, the amount of time that goes into maintaining them after the fact, such as washing and drying. So it really is a commitment to the strongest when growing your hair the longest. Split lock. Whoa, she got lots of dreads. Lots of locks going on here. Some of them are split, some of them are very cylindrical. That's a split lock there as well. These are really thin locks that have Congoed up. And even the new Congos are still pretty thin. Now these can keep on Congoing together if she lets them. It is a cool look.
I do interlock because it's a lot quicker and I'm a new mom. I don't have time to sit there and make this lock. I can interlock. And I'm very proud of it. I'm committed. I'm committed. I'm keeping this. I'm not gonna mess with it. I only interlock once a month.
Once a month on the interlocking. So maybe she has Congoed those up together with the interlocks. About a year and 2 months since I had sectioning and crochet done. Haven't done anything since other than wash roughly once a week with cold water and an ACV rinse once a year. I don't see enough people with my hair type on here, so give me a message if you're one of them. A year and 2 months is a great amount of time to not have any sectioning done. Love to hear that you're doing the cold water and ACV rinsing, because that definitely does help out a lot. And I'm happy to see no crochet hooking going on here. I can tell this because your ends are very wispy. So definitely kudos to you, my friend. Holy sick. 1 year of freeforming. This is a thumbnail photo right here. Loving this swoop that's going on with this side of the locks here. Very, very unique, and it's amazing that he hasn't had the urge to separate or fix this, making these locks very, very one of a kind. Chill Day training speaker. It's got some freeforms coming in the baby dread stage. Nice and short, but still standing up on ends. Some very strong roots. Update. We got some freeform locks hanging down here. Some of them braided up. Light brown in color. Sick. Looks like it's actually a little bit of bleach put in the locks there. And with a bit of a wrap job going on here as well. Loving the length. Yes, 4 years. Chapeltown in the building. Love seeing the progress. Because I was just gonna say, he's been freeforming here on the nation for years, and this is how it all started out. And this is where it's at now. Like, that's some amazing progression. Boom shakalaka. 2 months of freeforming. Any tips? Yo, they really show once the head has been tilted down like that. I think you're doing everything right. Not much more of a tip that you need. I mean, with your hair type, it is going to take a little longer to freeform together, and you will see more loose hairs, but they look fantastic, man. 1 year lockiversary. April will mark 2 years. I eventually added hair to the lock fade because I wanted my whole head done. Crazy. Can't even really notice that you've added hair. They look pretty damn good. Happy that you're happy, my friend. Prophecy. That's a sick painting. Bob Marley. That is a dope painting. Love the crowd. It's a lifestyle, not a hairstyle. Yes. Look at this progression here. How did you get your hair up like that? That's so cool. And like tons of tiny thinner locks. These are no doubt going to Congo up into some thicker dreads. Johnny Clark, African roots. Dreads who start businesses. Length check, 1 year and 2 months in. Finally able to do the half ponytail. Very interesting texture on these locks. I think it's the bleach blonde that's kind of showcasing that, but those look pretty cool. Holy moly. Freeform's heart. Damn. Those are insane. Biggest afro locks. So fire. That is one of the best dread fros I've seen in a very long time. Almost 7 years in. So this is the start of the Dreadicated process. And this is the current phase. Wow. Got a lot of length happening there. Crazy. Wow. Keep up that Dreadication. I guess this is how you expect someone to look when you leave work after 6 a.m. after getting there from 7 p.m. The bandana locks, the big beard, and the beard braid going on there. Working the graveyard shift. Never easy. Guess I'm gonna let these two get married. Big sign of the Congo. Looks like he's let them get married from a long time ago already. Because now that's going to create one big, nice, thick, chunky lock. Ran out of time, but here's 35 locks at 86 months, which is 7 years and 2 months. Wow, 7 years of locks already. And he's counting them. He's got a lot of frizzy hair. 35 locks in total. Have you ever counted how many locks you currently have? I think I'm around the same number. 35 to 39 at the moment. Simpsons in acrylic on canvas. What? And they're all stoned. Yes, the Sideshow Bob with the locks. That's an amazing photo, or amazing painting actually. Really showing the true inspiration for the high top freeforms coming from the Simpsons. Not Nation hashtagging. He's got the bleach blonde in there. He's got a lot of Congos going on here. Yo, these locks looking insane. And that's from the before, so he's come a long way. Epic Dreadfro turned into epic freeforms. New buds going full freeform journey beginning after 3 years and some months. Earth Day born coming in March. I like that updo you got going on here. Locked Boss Lady making it in the video back to back. This is my favorite photo of your locks he submitted so far. Freeform forever. He's in the early stages still. Man resembles some Dragon Ball Z characters right now. He's going Saiyan. Full timeline of 2.5 year freeform and counting. Crazy Dreadfro. Huge Dreadfro. That is sick. What? That is amazing. Oh wow, with the paint thrown all over them too. Check out the texture of the hair. Whoa, these are crazy. I feel like this is a thumbnail here as well. Loving the copper jewelry piece you got going on there. And now we see the fro starting to drop and form the locks a bit more. Starting to really create a nice foundation of these locks. So sick. Whoa, that one really shows the form that they've been taking. Looks like you got some pretty good climate for these locks as well. Man, I appreciate that. Chill vibes for sending in those photos. That's gonna be it for me today. I appreciate you guys stopping by watching this content, and I'll see you guys next time. Not Nation signing out. Let's go.